Yeah. Yeah, man. What's up? What's crack-a-lacking with everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Chilling in this quarantine, man. You know what's the deal? What's Gucci with everybody, man? So we talking about trains tonight. I know this is everybody thinks we're doing drums tonight. Nah, we're doing a little something different. I'm over here at the train station right now, waiting on my train bay to come. You know, the train I'm gonna be working on. I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I can actually take this off because I don't need it. So, yeah, we're gonna talk trains for a little bit here until Amtrak train 14 gets here, the Jack London Square. So Amtrak 14 is the Coast Starlight. I think they're running 5 car trains tonight, 2 locomotives. I don't know if they're having a baggage car on there tonight. Probably not. And five cars. Yes, I am extremely tired of the quarantine because I want to be on the railroad. I want to be working on the railroad. So I am extremely tired of the quarantine. Yeah. So tonight we're gonna talk a little bit. I want to educate you guys on my knowledge on these trains and on the whole system. So we're gonna go up to a signal real quick and a switch. Because Amtrak 14 won't be here till another 15 minutes. So we're gonna walk up here to the signal and I'm gonna explain what these signals mean. So basically, train signals are like stoplight signals for cars, but except they're train signals, right? So, you know, they various range from green to yellow and red. So everybody knows what red stop. Red is always a stop indication. Some reds don't mean stop. Some reds mean stop and proceed at restricted speed. So we'll get into those signals a little later down the road. But the signal you're finna see right now is a clear signal. Clear signal. Amtrak 14 got a clear signal. So that means, yeah. Are you going to be driving the train? I'm not driving this train tonight. No. I have drove the train, but I'm not able to get videos of me driving the train because I am not a part of Amtrak yet. So right here, you're seeing a clear signal. So this signal was a yellow. It's called an approach. If it's a flashing yellow, it's an advance approach. Advance approach tells the train to stop at the second red signal. So you see 2 signals. You see you got one over there that's green for the clear signal, and you got one signal over there that's all red. So the all red signal means stop. No train is allowed to go past that signal without hitting the dispatcher up. Unless that signal is not a green signal or a yellow or a flashing yellow, no train, or a double yellow, which is an advance, which is a approach diverging, no train is allowed to go past that signal. That signal right there. So that's a stop indication signal. That signal right there is clear. So Amtrak train 14 is clear to go on this track. So this track right here, 25 miles an hour. Your train is allowed to go 25 miles an hour on this track. So yeah, you should play the old streets. What else? What else be going down? There's a lot of other things. Yes, I actually do have switch keys. I'll take you down there by the switch. I have a switch key. And I'll show you what the switch looks like right now. Why not? I got some time until I hear the horn blowing and I know she's close. So I'll take you down there near the switch, where the switch is at. And I'll show you guys the diverging points where the tracks diverge into one track. So yeah. So as you see, got a clear signal. If I had started it earlier, it was at an approach. Then it switched to an advance approach. Then it went clear. So, yeah. So another main signal is Another signal you would have to know, it's called a diverging approach. So the diverging approach is a red over yellow, which shows the train that you're diverging onto another track at approach speed. So, well, I got plenty of time. So right here, where you guys are going to see it, I smell trains. It smell good. Right here is the part of track right there. This is what is called the frog. This section of track right here is called the frog. So this is where the wheels flange and they diverge the track. So this is what you call the frog. So the wheel flange goes right in through there, and then, yeah, diverge on to that track over there. So then we'll take you down here to where the actual switch is. I'm not going to flip the switch because the train is on its way. And if I flip the switch, the signal will turn red. So that's also important to know about the railroad, that if you do flip the switch, the signal will turn red. So this is what the switch looks like right here. So right here is you have the part where it's called the point. The point is the part that moves when the train is about to come through the frog down there. So that's the point. This is the point. This is the switch. And right here, this bar right here, that's how you flip it. So, yes. As I said before, where are they at? I do have switch keys. This key right here does work for that lock right there. So I'm not gonna flip any switches. Maybe I'll do a different video on me actually flipping a switch. And then I'll show you guys how it's done properly. So yeah, that's it. This signal might be displaying a red signal. We're gonna see right here. It should be a red signal. Why are you doing train talk? Because I'm going to be an engineer soon. So yeah, the signal is displaying all red. So basically any train coming from down here is not allowed to press this red signal right here. So yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of my knowledge on trains. I know, like, when I say I know a lot about trains, I know how to turn it, I know how to start the diesel locomotives, I know how to drive them, I know how to talk on the radio and communicate with dispatch. I know train language. I know a lot of train languages, actually. And I know what a lot of languages mean. I know what certain codes stand for and stuff. Yeah, I'm very, very, very knowledgeable on railroad stuff. So like, yeah, so you guys have any questions on the railroad stuff, always feel free to ask, yes, I hear her. I hear that K5 sexy ass K5 LA horn. She's on time. Well, she's actually really late. She's supposed to be here. She's actually 10 minutes behind schedule. So yeah, I won't be able to take my phone out because I'm actually gonna go inside the diesel locomotive. So I won't be able to have my phone out when I'm in there. So I'm just going up in there just real quick to see what's up to the engineer. But I won't be able to have my phone out. So I'll show you my train bay arriving here. Yeah, I'm at Jack London Square, Oakland, California. We got a clear signal and I can hear her horn coming. So, and also, quick thing. See tracks, think train. So before crossing any type of train tracks, look both ways. You never know where there's a train going to be coming. Just a little tip to help you out there. You feel me? So yeah, man. Just a little quick tip. Yeah, I know everything. So at the locomotive, every locomotive has 3 types of brakes: automatic brakes, dependent, and dynamic. So we're going to talk a little bit here about train brakes really fast. Automatic brakes are the braking system through the whole train, everything. Dynamic braking is mainly used for, going down hills or trying to maintain your speed at slower speeds, because, sometimes tracks can be on a mini incline or downgrade, right? So dynamic, what it means to use dynamic braking. Dynamic braking basically reverses the traction motors, and since the traction motors are spinning forward, right, it reverses them and makes the wheels harder to spin. So that's what it means to use dynamic braking. Independent brakes, the independent brakes are the braking only for the locomotive. So it's the only time you use your independent brakes is when you're parking the locomotive. Independent brakes does not include throughout the whole train. The whole train is automatic brakes. Dynamic braking is through the whole train, but most likely the traction motors on a locomotive. So yeah. So dynamic braking, you have 8 notches, of course, and the same thing with the throttle. You got 8 notches, for speed. What else? You got the horn. You got an alerter button. Alerter, basically, it alerts you, to make sure you're still awake at the controls and stuff. Every 30 seconds, if you're not touching anything or blowing the horn, you get an alerter counting down from 30, 29, 28. It's going to go off. If it gets down to 0, the train will make an application to emergency brakes, and the train will come to a stop, an emergency stop. All the trains out here are running on PTC, so that is positive train control. That's what all that stuff means. That's what positive train control is the alerter. And also positive train control can also tell you what the next signal is sometimes. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's false. So that's where you'll call dispatch in and tell them, hey, I had an error on my positive train control. Did we have a approach, or was it a clear? So, some things are very trippy. But yeah, man. So that's yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, here she comes. She's right here. Look at her.